When we stepped into the classrooms at Superb Catalyst Academy, we had no idea what to expect. We soon learned we'd be feeling every emotion possible.
Khanikola has seen some serious effects on their community after the earthquake. There has been a stunted rebuilding process due to the extreme physical and emotional damage to not only the school, but families in the community.
Between having no running water at the school to class sizes ranging from 8 to 40 children, a shortage of educators leaving some classrooms empty, and a lack of resources such as paper and writing utensils, it was a quick transition from our cushy Canadian lifestyle.
We quickly learned the lack of support from the Nepalese government and their quality and passion for education. Many of the textbooks are only in English, while only about 50% of the students are fluent. This meant many are left to memorize instead of comprehend, not truly learning and understanding the subject they are reading about.
At first it was overwhelming of how we could be of assistance to these students. Luckily, there are incredible teachers and travelers who make it their goal to come and support the students and strengthen their quality of education in the best way they can.
One of those teachers was Molly, another Canadian who had been living and working at the school for 2 weeks. She shared her knowledge and experience with us and how living in Nepal has impacted her views on happiness.
My role looks a lot like just walking around, finding a classroom without a teacher, and then popping in. And at first I tried to do like your classic teacher reading from the textbook, giving a lesson that way, and then I very quickly moved to just educational games because when I was at that age group, which usually the age group I was teaching is like no younger than 8 and no older than 13, I still loved school at that point and I didn't want to ruin it for them, so any way I could get them excited about learning English because that's what I have to offer. And yeah, I guess my experience is just rolling with the punches and teaching them what I can and trying to get them excited about learning on their own time and inspiring them to read more English books or play these games, or I have my students write a lot of stories and act out plays, and kids who want to learn and want to like learning, and it's intimidating to learn language so different like English that I try and make that as accessible as possible. I think happiness is much more of a priority for us and in the Western world because we have the luxury to prioritize it. But I don't think that means people are less happy here. Maybe they prioritize being useful. Yeah, actually I think that pretty much sums it up. I think they prioritize being useful and a part of their community and putting others first, and they're happy doing that. And they don't have to call it happiness or focus on, am I happy right now? Like, where can my life take me that I'll be happy? It's just, this is what I have to do, this is where I have to be. And I'm happy because of it, because I'm okay with where I am and what I'm doing. And I think that's inspired me to prioritize gratefulness and usefulness and putting others first, because I see that these women are happy, but they didn't make it their life goal. It wasn't a stress to be happy. It's not being complacent, I don't mean that. It's just, they're not searching for more. They're just, this is where I need to be. And other people rely on me, and, I think women hold up the community in a lot of ways. And especially the places I've traveled, because it is still like the mother at home, and less of the career woman that we have at home, so people have to rely on her. She's still like the heart of the home. I don't know, but I think it's prioritizing usefulness and gratefulness, and then you just happy because you can be, you get to be. You know, it's not like this goal that you have to dedicate your life to. You know.
Working at the school showed us that as long as you have people in a community who care and want to make a difference, you can. It may not always be in a way that is considered normal to you as a visitor. Experiences and opinions differ from person to person, but we are so thankful to have seen the true heart and connection that the school gives to the Khanikola community.
We have so much respect for the Ramal family and all of the countless hours and work that they do to bring better and more accessible education to Nepal.